Hello from 4966, man. I'm your host. I'm John. I had some thoughts. Um, I'm trying to think of them all. They just all go through this cranial matter you call a brain. But this is really dedicated to the vets out there, the men and women serving in the military, the ones that are about to go through what I went through about 10, 15 years ago. And I just like to say, man, all power to you and good luck, man. It's a hard system to figure out, man. You can figure out the military system and you have it down packed and wired in, right? Well, you got a rude awakening coming when you get out, because you're going to face certain civilians that are opposing you. But to my experience, about 60% of this nation support you. Um, this is a path we have all proved to make it so. Anyways, one of the things I was thinking about is I was thinking about the VA system. I'm thinking about the community care program. What if you want to move to another country, marry the girl of your dreams, so forth? Mm, somewhere, somewhere in between, it works out. I haven't proven it yet, and I'm not an expert on this, but you have a chance. America's making it tougher for immigrant status and legal immigrant status to apply to your situation if you're serving in the military, that is. And it's making it even tougher on veterans. You're an expat, you go out and you live in another country, you meet the girl of your dreams, and you come back here, it's tough. They're making it tough. They're making it where you got to make $30,000 to $40,000 a year, which is not fair. I mean, if you're living off VA care, you're below poverty level. It's not fair. It's not fair at all, folks. And you're trying to figure a way to bring her back here or bring him back here, uh, whatever gender you are. That's all fine. Even if you're not, even if you're the same gender, it all applies. It's all the same rule. It's the same rule made up for everybody, made up to screw everybody, no matter who you are. But I'm I'm tired of this bullshit, the gender wars, and I'm tired of the gay wars, and I'm tired of the racial wars. I was in the military, folks. There's only one color, and that was green, baby. Green, green, green. And I'll say it every time. But I'm looking at some facts. Uh, Things are going to change around the 29th of October. Well, there's a couple rules that change on the 15th and a couple that change on the 29th. And we got to wait for legislative powers to overturn this bullshit that not even our president had anything to do with. It had to do with the majority of Congress and the Senate. So who represents us, man? We can't say the president. We can't say the president represents us because he does, and he's got he can cut things off right. As soon as that bill comes through, boom, veto that sucker. You know, and that's about all he can do. He can prolong it and filibuster it for so long, and then you got Congress and you got the Senate and you got corrupt politicians everywhere, and it's a mess. America's turning in a big shit pile, and the citizens of the United States are allowing it. Now, a citizen is defined by natural birth, uh, by immigrant status that has been proven, not illegal, not a legal immigrant, not a illegal immigrant, but a real immigrant that went through the process. And boys and girls, it's a 2 to 5 year process. It's not easy, it's not cheap, and it's long, extensive paperwork. You got to earn your way to become a citizen in the United States of America. That's why you got a lot of legals that say, "Screw it, we're going to jump the fence, and they gotta accept us." No, it doesn't work that way, boys and girls. And that's what caused the big turmoil between. Okay, I'm in the military. I'm a service member. I met a nice, fine young lady. She's loyal. She's a good wife, and I married her, and I can't bring her back. I can't bring her to the United States. So I have to make a choice now. My choice is deny my country and become a citizen of that country that I met her in, there she's from, so forth, or just separate. It's wrong. And they're doing the same thing with if you have a half breed, American, whatever country that your wife comes through, there's no promise. They're like, well, you got to prove that you're a citizen. You got to prove the reason why your child's a citizen. 5 years. 5 years. That means you got to leave your family for 5 years and fight this. If you get approved, that is, if you get approved, it don't seem fair. I'll tell you the truth. I rather raise my child in the Philippines than I will America, because America is so corrupt. It's corrupt on down to the youngest age. Look, they're already starting 5 years old. She or he should have a gender preference. What the fuck are you doing putting that much kind of pressure on a child? You know, you're gonna bitch about me cussing on my channel, which I don't give a shit. You're gonna complain about me cussing on my channel and talking this bullshit when in actuality it's happening. You're impressing gay tardism, or whatever you want to call it. I call it the gay agenda. I'm not. I mean, I tell you the truth. I'm not against gay people. I'm not. I'm not a homophobe. Nor am I a racist. But my main concern is the people that are anti-racist are racist, and the people that are anti-homophobe are heterosexual phobe. Doesn't make sense, man. It's a confused political fucking position that I don't want to get into. And that's why I tell everybody I don't want to be bothered with it. You know? All I can say is people are people. We are who we are. And we need to learn to live with each other. No tags. No tags. Just live with each other. I'm Wolf from 4966. I'm going to sign out.